Please, I beg you, know my body. I beg you, no, my body.
So Big Brother decided to scare the living daylights out of the housemates this morning via his ninjas, of course. So according to the team of the week, I mean the team for the week, according to Biggie, he said the team for the week is Face Your Fears. And starting from Sunday when they had the head of house challenge, the kind of games he made them play, that one especially where Jason was declared the winner.
Congratulations.
But if you watch that scene, that end of house challenge that took place on Sunday, you would know that whatever it was, whatever this thing that they had to dip their mouths inside to search for those alphabets or letters was, whatever it was not funny. And of course it would have had a stinking smell because the other housemates, they were not playing the game, that was seated at the other side of the arena. They were still, giving off this stinking vibe as if something was smelling very bad, around them. But for me, I would have said that that liquid substance looked like this banga sauce. I don't know, the one that they've not missed, or maybe they left it for some days to. I don't know. But that's what it looks like in my eyes. Of course, it cannot be poo. Ew. It cannot be poo. But anyways, so Biggie said this week's team is to face your fears. And again, when they had the head of house challenger yesterday, Biggie incorporated it in the game where they had to dip their hands inside a box, right? It was Rude Boy, Jason J, and Culture that qualified for the final round. And that final round, they were made to dip their hands inside. In fact, their eyes were okay. Starting from the first round, I mean the second round, yes, no, the first round, they poured. I don't know what that thing was, but it was a slippery substance that was poured on a carpet surface, on a smooth carpet surface, and they were made to slide through it. So it was very slimy, but they did it. Then the final round of the game, the people that qualified was Jason J, Culture, and Rude Boy. Their hands were tied, their feet were tied, right? So the eyes were tied and their legs were tied. So they were just had to dip their hand inside a box that had different animals. There were snakes, there were birds, there were rabbits, and all other kinds of animals were inside. Creepy animals were inside there. So when you put your hand, it will just bite you.
Culture.
Something is inside. Something is inside.
Oh, Biggie has been doing the most, and I can't even imagine what is going to come in the days ahead. Today is just Tuesday, so they have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my God! So maybe because there's no nomination, Biggie wants to keep the housemates on their toes since they don't have any nomination fever or eviction fever, going around. They don't have anything bothering them. If Biggie leaves them, they might feel relaxed. So he had to up his game. But I don't know, it's fun. But then again, it's somehow I can't imagine myself, just standing there and then I watch somebody put one small creepy crawling thing on my body. Ew. I would tear up, I would cry. But anyways, when this whole thing was going on, they started from the kitchen. Thelma was eating. Thelma was on the dining area having her breakfast, and the next thing she saw, the big brother first said housemates. You know how he says housemates freeze, and everybody was just freezing. And the next thing, the ninjas came inside, started walking around. They met Thelma by the dining area. She was having her breakfast, and they just brought out the worms and they were putting it on her body. Oh my God! As I'm even telling the gist now, it's making me feel somehow. I have goosebumps on my body. Oh, that was not a good sight. Well, they went to the kitchen area where they had there was Tracy there, there was Culture, there was Konyi. They put the worm on their body. Tracy did not even move. That girl is she's such a strong girl. She didn't flinch at all. Culture was screaming, he was shouting, ah, la, wama. He was shouting. It was funny at the same time. They now went up. They were going up. They saw Midday. She was carrying her house tail, snail, and cap. And she was screaming, ah, oh God, I pity them, because you cannot even run away. Even people they were sleeping, people like Kola and Kebobo and Kola, they were sleeping in the bedroom side. They were sleeping when so they didn't even get to hear when brother said housemate freeze. They were just sleeping covered up with duvet, and the ninjas entered the room, still went inside their room, uncovered them, and they just sprung up. When you just wake up from sleep and you don't even understand what's going on, the next thing you're seeing ninjas covered up carrying something coming near you. The way it was. I can't even imagine waking up from sleep and then I'm seeing two weird looking humans standing before me, and their moves is also very weird. You just be confused. I want to jump. I want to run away. I applaud their strength though. Oh, this one is really facing your fears. They are really digging it this week. I know that Big Brother has so many other things up his sleeves to unravel for us this week, because since there is no eviction fever or whatever bothering them, everybody would want to be kind of relaxed. But Big Brother said no. Not on my watch, not under my watch. So yeah, I think this week is going to be super fun, but we are here for all of it. We are here for entertainment, we're here for vibes, we're here for good time, good laughs, right? So yeah, that was what happened this morning. At the time I'm recording this video, the housemates are in the garden, trying to prepare for their wager coming.
On the flip side, having to turn down people. I just
No, you
like,
don't. People not.
nah, I'm sorry, I can't stay in my bed.
To turn down people.
I did ask her now, she now said,
You see why I said
the girl will
balance?
choose. I say, imagine picking is weird. No,
It's
I'm
not
not doing
weird.
that.
It's from your POV. From
No.
our POV, it's actually really cool.
No, you see, that,
Yeah.
now because people
So there's this game that Dede has introduced to the housemates for them to play. I think it was meant to last throughout this week or throughout this week, and then they will start again from a new week. I don't know, but according to her, the game it involves girls picking from the guys who they want. They have to choose who they want to sleep on their bed. So every night they'll be switching people and beds. The guys will go to different girls and sleep on their bed, and have conversations and all of that, just to get, according to I said, it's just for them to get to know each other better. But of course this kind of game would cause some issues, because according to the guys, their argument is that you might pick a particular girl, and the girl would say, I don't want you on my bed, and this, that, and it's going to cause some kind of embarrassment or make them feel bad or feel unwanted, and they don't want to. They don't want that situation, and they don't want it to look like it's compulsory, like they are trying to force themselves on somebody, something like that. So Faith and Rude Boy, they are saying they are proposing that it should be a ballot system where they will have to dip their hands inside the box and just choose. So anybody you pick, it's just the person just has to go with the flow. So it's not a case of choosing one person and then the person is saying no, or a case whereby two guys have to choose a particular girl, one girl, and the girl is now saying, no, I don't want this person, I want this person. It's just going to be awkward, and they don't want any awkward situation in the house, because they are playing a game, and you need a sort of you need to be free with your fellow housemates. So they don't want a game that will come and bring in awkward feeling amongst them. So yeah, that's what they are doing as at now. They're making this video. I don't know what the rest of the week would play out. Before they even started the game, I think it was on Saturday or on Sunday. It was on Saturday. First introduced this game to the house, either on Saturday night or on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And most of the housemates concurred to it. They agreed that they would want to play the game. Aside, of course, Big Soso and Bright. Bright Morgan said he's not playing. He doesn't want to be in an awkward situation with anybody. He doesn't want issues in his relationship with Mide. But then every other person, I think, agreed to play the game. And so on Sunday nights, I think it was on Sunday nights after the eviction, that the housemates were just gathered, talking about the game, still trying to come up with ideas on how to make it more fun and interesting. And then Big Soso just started crashing out. The way she did it, it was very, 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 it was very, very funny to see. She was just shouting. They've not even started they've not started playing this game, and Big Soso has already crashed out the other day when they were trying to come up with ideas on how to make it more fun. And the next thing, she just jumped out from her bed and she was shouting. She went to call Jason J that come and tell them to tone down their voice or go to somewhere else and play this game. I'm trying to sleep. I don't stay up at night. I sleep early so that the next day I can be up and going, and ready to do anything that Big Brother says we should do. Everybody knows I sleep at night. I don't make noise at night. So why are they making noise? Why can't they go to another room and have their conversations or play their game, blah blah blah? And they're like, we're not playing any game, we're just having normal conversations. And she's like, why did you people leave the other room? There's another room where you can stay and have the conversation, and you're coming here to inconvenience me. Then me, from my own point of view, I'm like, okay, there are over 4 or 5 people having conversations in a room, and only one person feels like she's uncomfortable. They're making her uncomfortable. This is Big Brother's house, for Christ's sake. This is Big Brother's house. If you feel people are making noise in Big Brother's house and they're disturbing your sleep, meanwhile, you did not come to Biggie's house to sleep. That's number one. Number two, if you feel like people's conversations is disturbing your sleep, kindly go to another room. You can always sleep anywhere. Go to the garden, go to any place and sleep, and let them do what they're doing, because you guys are there to entertain the viewers first of all. That's your first mission of being in Biggie's house. So when there are people that are willing to give us the entertainment that we're looking for, because we had the likes of Kola. I think Kola was there. Rude Boy was there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Rude Boy was there. There was Thelma Lawson. There was Kola, and who else? I don't know. But they were plenty. I think there was even Kebobo. Just it's something that's never happened before, that this, because the dynamics were like they were filled with different people that you will not sit together on a normal day having conversations. But these people came together that day to have this conversation, and it was fun, and it was something that was going to entertain the viewers. And you're just crashing out, jumping. In fact, the way she did it, it was so funny.
My best, me, make I tell you.
Papa, by this time I'm already sleeping. You guys came in, I was sleeping. Papa! Yeah, but they should keep it's night time. Big Brother make the lights go off so that we can sleep. You guys can have the garden, you can stay in the living room, you can stay in the fucking kitchen.
Not Big Soso jumping up and shouting. Like, I wasn't even understanding her that night. Why are you shouting? Why are you making a fuss? Because people are just generally gisting in Big Brother's house. Like Ruboy told her, this is Big Brother's house, and people are always going to do whatever they want to do, so far it doesn't go against Big Brother's rules. If you're not comfortable with it, excuse yourself. Don't come and be dictating what people should do and what people should not do. This was almost the same thing that caused issue between her and Dede a night before this night, I think. It's Big Brother's house, and anyone can choose to jump up anytime they want to jump up. You can shout for anybody when you feel like, just to not touch anyone physically. Don't just make sure you don't have any body contact with anybody. That's the most important thing. So yes, it's the drama we signed up for. Anyone can decide to go Raz anytime. Just give us drama. Just make sure you're giving us drama, because at this point, that's what Big Soso is trying to do. She's really working hard. She's working hard to give the viewers content, because on the day she had that fallout with Dede, it was so very weird, very absurd. I was just looking at her, I'm like, for real, is she really going to pull up this drama? And the more I waited for her, the more she kept on calculating her moves. Before we knew what was happening. She just went to Dede and she started off shouting. Let me not lie. You know, she started telling the girl in a calm voice, you know, the bad habit I have, always involving myself in matters that don't involve me, and I'm trying to you to know to grow out of it. So I see that you're moving to this person, I'm moving to this person, I'm moving to this person, and this, that, you know, and before you know it, Dede being Dede, she blew up, and it became something else differently, and they started calling each other names. I'm like, oh, okay. Big Soso wants to give us highlights. Why not? She should bring it on. We are here. We are here to be entertained. So my point is, this game that not even started, and it has already caused Big Soso to crash out. What now happens when it actually now starts happening? Like when they now start playing the actual game. Don't you think they are going to bring down Biggie's house? Anyways, we are here, right? We'll just put our eyes on them on the screen and be watching. I always bring the gist here, the updates here, whenever something catchy happens, right? So yeah, wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to like my video, to subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and you know, drop your comments in the comment section. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.